In today's video, we are going to be breaking down LaMelo Ball and his floater. It's quite different from most rookies, and it's actually a very advanced floater. So let's get down and let's check out how LaMelo Ball is able to have such a fantastic floater. Okay, so in this first clip, we're going to have LaMelo Ball running the full court. He's going to go take his man one-on-one to the basket. From here, he's able to do a slow, delayed Euro step floater right in the middle of the key. How and why does he do this? Let's get down and let's check this out. Okay, so when he's attacking the basket, he puts his shoulder down. That way he can get that player back onto his heels. This is a very important thing. And remember, when you're doing this, you need to do this with your shoulder over top of your foot. If it's in front of your foot, it will be classified as an offensive foul. From there, when he is driving, after he picks up that ball, he takes two slow steps, 1 and 2. Why is that important? Well, this player is going to be expecting him to take those steps fairly quickly. It's all about time management. There's other words for it really, but I like to call it time management. The reason is because this defensive player, he is timing how long it will take for you to get up into the air. And if you're taking 2 steps, there's a high probability that it's going to be 2 fast steps, and most players can time that, and that's why they can block your shot. But if you can delay 1 or 2 steps to change your speed, it's all about change of pace, you're going to be able to get that floater up much easier because he'll be on his way down. As we can see here, he's already on his way up when LaMelo Ball was on his last step. And then on his last step and he gets up into the air, the actual defender is going back down, which means that he's able to get up a wide open floater in the middle of the key. He does the exact same thing in this next clip. He does a quick killer crossover or cross jab crossover, whatever you want to call it. I would call that just a quick cross jab. But from there, he's able to attack. As soon as he makes contact with his shoulder, he takes 1 to 2 slow steps, and then that's able to get this player his timing off. And because he's able to get that timing off, when LaMelo Ball is going up for his floater, the defender's already on his way back down, which allows LaMelo Ball to get that floater over top of his defender. LaMelo Ball actually has a very good 2-footed jumping floater as well. And what we are looking at here is when you go up with 1 foot, it's more like a layup, yes, but you are trying to get that shot off quickly. But when you go off of 2 feet, you are more balanced, which allows you to take a floater from a little bit farther out, let's say from the free throw line, and sometimes you can then also take contact much easier, much better. So from here, what we see is LaMelo Ball attacking the basket. Now what he is wanting to do is put that player in jail, essentially in jail. And how he does that is he's able to take a cut in front of his defender. And we can see that here. When he goes and gets a quick step in front of his defender, he's able to jump off of 2 feet, be nice and balanced, still set up a floater from the free throw line. This is a very good skill to have. Now, because he is going from so far out, this is still a quicker shot than a regular jump shot. It's a little bit more in control than a 1-footed floater, but also we can see that it's very similar to his shot. We can see that he still has his upper body shooting form. Now he pulls his hand back at the last second because he is jumping so far forward. He wants to be able to release some of that power from that ball so that that ball is able to go in. Believe me, this takes a lot of practice. He does this once again here, so he crosses over to get in front of this player here. He's able to get in front and go off of 2 feet, well, essentially 2 feet. That way he's able to take contact. Again, remembering he is farther out than a regular floater, and he's actually going up with a very similar to his own shooting form. He pulls his hand back just because he doesn't want to put too much power on that ball. Now, the nice thing with practicing things like this is you can actually figure out how much power you need to get into that floater to be able to do things like this. Now, coming off of a screen and roll with a player like Biyombo, he can go off of a 1-foot floater, making this defender think that he is actually setting up an alley-oop to Biyombo. Now, because he's not setting up an alley-oop, it doesn't really matter, but he's able to set up a shot, a floater that looks very similar to how he would normally pass the ball. So as we can see here, he's going up with his shot. Kind of looks like a pass. We have Biyombo cutting to the basket, but this player is too afraid of LaMelo Ball passing that ball to Biyombo going towards the basket, where now he needs to sit back onto his heels, and LaMelo Ball has a wide open floater. This is something that you as a player really need to work on, and that is you want to become a pass-first player when driving towards the basket. The reason for this is it keeps that hedged player away from you so that now you can create your own scoring opportunities for yourself. This is how LaMelo Ball is starting to score. He's known as a pass-first player. And because of that, the hedging or help player is not going to be helping or hedging as far on him as they would normally hedge or help on a regular player. Because of this, he can put his main defender in jail, which is getting him behind him, so that now he's able to score without really anyone contesting his shot. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.